In this video, we're going to walk you through some scenarios to help you understand how PBXWW works. First of all, meet Bob and Susie. Bob and Susie own Widgets Inc. and have grown their business enough that they now need to enhance their phone systems. Bob is located in Toronto, but much of his business is coming from Miami, so he decides to purchase a local Miami number. As you can see, Bob can just drag and drop a new phone number box onto the PBXWW canvas and then configure it with the local number he previously purchased. Next, Bob will add himself to the canvas since he wants all calls made to the Miami number to come directly to him. He configures his box so that it is a mobile connection, enters his mobile number, and then gives the connection a unique identifier. Now that Bob has added both a local Miami number and himself to the canvas, he can simply single-click on the connector located at the end of the box and then extend a cable between the two boxes to create the connection. Now that the connection has been made, the system is active and all calls made to the Miami number will ring through to Bob's mobile phone. After some time, Bob realizes that he's in his office a lot, so he decides he would like the Miami number to also ring through to his office in Toronto. To do this, Bob simply opens his box on PBXWW and clicks the plus sign to add another contact method, specifically a landline. He then enters his office number in Toronto and gives the contact method a unique identifier. As you can see, the system will now ring both Bob's mobile phone and his office phone simultaneously anytime someone calls the Miami number. What's even better is that if Bob wants his office phone number to ring first, since that's where he spends most of his time, he can simply slide the mobile contact method down the timeline so that it will start ringing when the office line stops ringing. Or he can stretch a contact method if he wants that phone to ring for a longer or shorter period of time. Bob then realizes that he can't always answer his phone, so he decides to add voicemail by clicking and dragging a voicemail box to the canvas. He then configures his voicemail by selecting an email address where the voicemail will be sent and records his actual message. "Hi, this is Bob. Please leave a message at the tone." Bob's message will then be uploaded and the system will give him the chance to listen to the recording he made at any time and even re-record it if necessary. "Hi, this is Bob. Please leave a message at the tone." He finishes his setup by connecting a cable between his own box and his voicemail. Now let's bring Susie into the scenario. Both Bob and Susie believe it's best to have a real person answer the phone, so they decide to add Susie onto the canvas and place her between Bob's box and Bob's voicemail. Once her information is entered and the cables are attached, any calls made to the Miami number that Bob doesn't answer will automatically go to Susie. The call will only go to Bob's voicemail if both Bob and Susie are unable to answer. As business at Widgets Inc. continues to grow, Bob and Susie decide to add a voice menu so that callers can choose whom they want to speak with when they call in. To facilitate this, Bob adds a voice menu box to the canvas between the Miami number and his own box. He then configures the box with a unique identifier and records a message that callers will hear. "Thank you for calling Widgets Inc. To speak with Bob, please press 101. To speak with Susie, press 102. With that set up, Bob and Susie decide they really need to add a corporate number. Bob drags the new number to the canvas and configures it with a previously purchased phone number. Next, Bob drags cables from the new corporate number to the voice menu and from the voice menu to both his box and Susie's box. Bob notices that the system automatically assigned him to extension number 1 and Susie to number 2, but that's not what he recorded in the message. Therefore, Bob just clicks on the extension numbers and adjusts them to what they're supposed to be. As time goes by, Bob and Susie can reconfigure their PBXWW system any way they want. For instance, if they want their Miami number to bypass their voice menu and go directly to Bob, they can just cut the existing cable from the voice menu and attach it to Bob's box. Or, if they no longer need the Miami number, they can just drag it to the trash can on the canvas to remove it. Using this click and drag method, Bob and Susie can quickly and easily make any changes needed to support their growing business